what it is, what it was, what it's going to be, YouTube. I'm Jeff POSH. We're live in Ibiza, Spain. John's on vacation for 2 weeks, so you're stuck with me. But as you know, we're your #1 trusted source for all things EDM. So let's jump right in. Avicii. Let's talk about Avicii. So there was a tribute concert. It was held in Tim's honor. Tim's father, Klaus Bergling, was interviewed after the concert, and he spoke about how the concert started, the message behind it, and what the whole concert means to his family. He talked about his son's addictions and how he got clean and then again relapsed. The event featured performances from David Guetta, Kygo, Dimitri Vegas and Like Mike, Laidback Luke, and Nicky Romero. Gone but not forgotten, Avicii. He's still in our hearts, and he's the true EDM pioneer. Moving on. Daft Punk. Let's talk about Daft Punk. So, Daft Punk asked George Michael to be a part of the Human After All album. But George Michael was uninterested and he declined. He straight up passed. Michael went to Paris to record, but he apparently wasn't interested. And in his own words, he was asked, how did it go? And he responded by saying, yeah, I sat on a beanbag in Guy Manuel's flat eating M&Ms, and that's about it. Despite the unsuccessful collaboration attempt, the album included robot rock and technologic, and still arrived without a hitch and went on to earn the duo their 5th Grammy nomination after its release on March 14, 2005. Moving on. Carl Cox. Let's talk about Carl. So Carl is headlining San Diego's Cross Festival. Charlotte DeWitt, Rufus, Chris Lake, and more will be performing at the Spring 2020 event. San Diego's been popping over the last few years with a strong house and techno scene emerging. The techno master Carl Cox will be sure to bring the heat this spring, as he's guaranteed to rock the stage wherever he sets his foot on. Do you have tickets for Cross Festival? Let us know below. Moving on. Groove Cruise. Let's talk about it. So Groove Cruise is sold out January 9th through the 13th, but you can enter to win a free trip to party with the EDM stars. So activities for the event are a meet and greet with Above and Beyond. You can play basketball with Mark Schultz, tequila tasting with Roger Sanchez, and a bar crawl with Danny Howard, and more. If you're interested, go to groovecruise.com and sign up. Moving on. Carnage. Let's talk about Carnage. Carnage says opening DJs should always bang it out, regardless of the headline act. So he's quoted as saying that an opening slot might be in front of an important agent or promoter, so you should give it your all, and it could make or break your career. So should opening DJs just play standard warm-up sets, or should the DJs just play bangers or play what they feel? So the list of EDM DJs chiming in on this is divided. Eric B. Ferprez, who jacked the name from rap superstar Eric B. and Rakim's album, is quoted as saying, DJ Carnage giving the good advice to not be respected by your peers. You can go in without burning the opener. But if I book you to open and you're playing heat early, you're not getting booked again, end quote. Others chimed in as well, saying basically the same thing. You're a guest of the headline at their show. This isn't your time to try to outshine them or steal the show or prove what an insane DJ you are to any agents or promoters that might be in the crowd. But you're supposed to have fun, play your own music, but always be respectful. This has been receiving mixed responses because playing your own music, what if you play hardstyle music? What if you are a trap producer? What if you are a producer that produces bangers? And what if you have fun in doing that? So if you're having fun playing your music, and if your music happens to be headlining music, that's where the conflict draws right now. So on one hand, it's easy to get caught up in pleasing others, that your own dreams and goals get pushed to the wayside. And on the other hand, have you ever just wanted to know how many of these big EDM DJs were ever even local acts, and if they ever even took their own advice? What are your thoughts? Let us know below. Moving on. Hardwell. Let's talk about Hardwell. Hardwell's revealed recordings to take over Ultra Music Festival stage in 2020. So Revealed Recordings was founded by Hardwell in 2010 with artists like W&W, Afrojack, Cashmere, Mac J. They have all contributed to the Revealed discography. But who's actually going to play those spots at Ultra? Is Hardwell returning? After he announced he would be taking a break from touring in late 2018, he hasn't really left the public eye as he continues to release music, but he hasn't done any new shows. While there's no confirmation yet if Hardwell's going to make a return to the stage in 2020, Ultra Music Festival just may be the perfect venue for him to do it. What are your thoughts? Do you think Hardwell's going to return? Let us know below. Coming to you live and direct from beautiful, windy Ibiza, Spain. I'm Jeff Posh. Thank you for watching this episode of EDM News, where it's one thing I know and it's two things that's real. If you want to hear the real, you're going to hear it here first on EDM News. You know the slogan, one ear to the streets, pulse of the culture in our veins. I'll see you next week. Peace.